Good morning, one and all, from the second age of reason. Today we're going to have a little dramatization, a sort of tongue-in-cheek thing. I'm going to call it the Philanthropy of Tobacco. Um, as a side note, I don't smoke tobacco, or anything for that matter. But one day I decided I would buy some cigarettes. Not to smoke them, but just to buy them. So I went and I bought a carton of cigarettes, and it was over $80. I somehow don't believe the intrinsic value of a little bit of tobacco leaf rolled in a white piece of paper is worth all that kind of money. There's something else going on here. So when I purchased it, the gentleman said, "Are you sure? You might want to consider quitting. We have programs for that and special medications and literature if you would like." It's like, in order for me to quit smoking, I would have to start. So that was kind of a silly suggestion, don't you think? So I was just pondering the overall scheme of things, and I came to the conclusion that buying those cigarettes was a great act of philanthropy, doing good for humankind and society. And I shall enumerate a little on that matter. First of all, buying cigarettes, they're so expensive. And what you need to know is most of that price is tax. Tax is most of the price. In fact, you're paying taxes on top of the taxes. See, taxes are even taxed. So that's an interesting consequence of buying the cigarette carton. Secondly, when you do that, you are helping the taxing entities, namely governments. Since the job creators are not doing their job and they're not paying their fair share of taxes, this is one way that one could chip in to pay more taxes, is by buying cigarettes, because they are taxed so highly. That way you can get more taxes and less for the money than you ever had imagined. But you're doing your government a great favor by paying all those taxes. The other philanthropy is that when you take that many cigarettes, like a whole carton, out of circulation, somebody else does not get to smoke them. So if you're worried about the health consequences of tobacco, you have then done society a favor by taking that much tobacco out of circulation. And that is a great philanthropic activity. Needed for drinking, they're not needed for eating, but they do produce a circulation of money in the economy, which makes jobs for all those people who grow the tobacco, manufacture the cigarettes and the boxes, and do the printing, and then governments who pass taxes on all of that. You make jobs for their legislatures and assemblies. You also make jobs for the distribution networks that transport those products into the stores for sale, and for the people that sell them to you. And then when you're done, the disposal is a whole nother process. So by simply partaking of cigarettes, you have created a huge amount of economic activity. Now, if you're one of the unfortunate ones who become sickly from smoking cigarettes, You also add an extra thing to the economy by your medical bills. You provide work for doctors and nurses. And maybe you need an inhaler. So you then provide money and profits for all the medicine creators and suppliers and distribution networks, and the insurance companies that make it all affordable to everyone. So you've suddenly created a tremendous amount of economic activity by simply purchasing a carton of cigarettes. So it's a little bit, well, facetious. Um, but until later, just something to think about. Be safe, man.